Hey everyone, welcome back to my stream. My name is Bill, and it is Sunday, which usually means camera's a little low. Sorry. Sunday usually means we're doing Fuser, but I'm shifting everything up because I'm not streaming tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing some other things, so I figured I'd move out of the park baseball up to Sunday. We'll skip Fuser for a week. We'll be back Wednesday with No Man's Sky, and then Friday will be Random Game Friday. But yeah, I wanted to get another season of Out of the Park done because I enjoy doing it. And Fuser, I could skip a week. That game will. I mean, this game's not going anywhere either, but I am winding down with this series. So we'll do something else with Out of the Park Baseball when this is over. But yeah, we are in the 2025 season. 2024, we had Toronto and Philly in the World Series again. Shohei Ohtani signed a huge 7-year extension with the Phillies. Pete Alonso hits 79 home runs. And the Tampa Bay Rays make a big splash in free agency by signing Corey Seager and Brian Reynolds. So that was a bit surprising. But yeah, let's see who's close to milestones real quick. I know we did that at the end of last season. A couple 2,500 hit folks. Stanton needs 24 home runs for 500. A lot of records. 1,500 RBI. A lot of people getting close to 1,000 RBI. I am also doing a series, or I guess another save of this game offline, obviously. I did a fantasy draft starting in 1995. It was supposed to be a fictional league, but after the end of the season, going into year 2, it switched to real teams, so I ended up with the Seattle Mariners. I had Kurt Schilling, I have Mariano Rivera, A-Rod, I signed Griffey. I had Carl Everett and Carlos Delgado, but they both had to go to free agency because my team budget was so low. We've won the World Series in 3 of the 5 years, or 3 of the 4 years. I'm currently on year 5. Right, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, we won the World Series in 3 of the 5 years. We didn't win in the first year, and we lost it. We lost the wild card game to the Angels. So 3 of the 5 years I've won the World Series. But my team budget, I have Mariano Rivera and A-Rod. I'm not going to be able to sign them to extensions, so I'm going to try to trade them this year. Get a lot of prospects for them. I'm like $10 million under budget. It sucks. Oh, Soto, player of the week. Red Sox 9-0. What did they do? I don't know who that is. Chirinos, Blake Snell, Zach Wheeler. Okay. Zunino, Aguilar, Marte, Yandy, Ahmed, Buxton, Bradley. Okay, Red Sox have a really good team. Yandy Diaz has 6 home runs, 10 RBI already. 3 of their pitchers are 2-0. All right, maybe the Red Sox get back into the World Series after, 3 straight from 19 to 21, losing all 3. 12-4 for the Red Sox. 12-4 for the Padres. What does this team look like? Cahill is still pitching. Spencer Turnbull at 32. Murphy, Hanser, Chris Bryant, Orlando Arcia, Kike, and Joey Gallo. Okay. Mike Trout and Trent Thornton suspended. Trout has been a troublemaker since going to Philly. That's for sure. I gotta fix my mouse cord. It's getting tangled on shit. I don't like it. Alright, where are we at? 16-6, 16-6, 17-5, the Pirates. What? I remember them being, in the basement. Alright, they were 19 and a half games out. Second, fourth. Okay, they had a couple good years in 22 and 23, but they've been They've been in the bottom for a while. What do the Pirates look like? Dylan Bundy, Jarrell Cotton, Freed, Matt Harvey, Jalen Wright. That's a good rotation. With Barnhart, Hoskins, Glaber, Colin Moran, Dom Smith. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm watching you, Pittsburgh. 19-9, 19-8. Oof. Red Sox 17-12, 18-9. I mean, it's the end of the first month, but there's teams that are not that far back after 1 month, which is good to see. Maybe we're starting to even the playing field a little bit. Because what is it? 7, 8.5, 8, 7.5. It's not bad. It's not bad. I've seen it a lot worse already, so. Alex Bregman and G-Man Choi are your hitters of the month. Matt Boyd and Ray Ladd are your pitchers. And those are your rookies. I mean, 8, and then you have 4 teams within 1 game of each other. The AL East is very competitive. Yeah, this is actually looking pretty good finally. We're getting not that many teams out of the race by the All-Star break. Yu Darvish. Oh, Yu Darvish is in Double-A. He's 38 years old. That makes sense. Denilson Lamet in Double-A. And Ronald Acuna, Player of the Week. All right, 9, 8.5, 8.5, 9.5, 8. Okay. It's not the worst. Like I said, they're starting to space out a little bit, but there's no one double-digit games back yet. So, like, who's got the worst record right now? Is it the Marlins, 17-30, 17-29? Yeah, okay. It's only those 2 teams with 300 win percentages. All right. We're mid-May. Jeff McNeil leads the AL with 360 batting average. Bregman and Austin Riley have 20 home runs. Trey Turner, 51 RBI. Tommy Edman, batting average leader. Pete Alonso, 18 home runs. Maybe he'll break 79. Or what do you get? 79? Randall Grichuk with 44 RBI. Robbie Erlin's a closer now? Okay. All right, as I say that, the Marlins fall to 11.5 back. The Yankees on an 8-game losing streak. 9.5 back for them. 9, 8, 9. Like, you'll have the 1 or 2 teams that are far back, but all the other teams are still pretty close. Like 4.5 here, 4 teams within 4 games, 4 teams within 5.5. So, if Philly makes it to another goddamn World Series, Paxton, Quintana, Shohei, Yairo, Bichette on the bench, Biscotti. They still have Trout, who's hitting .315. Tommy Edman. Shohei Ohtani, speaking of the devil, hits 300 home runs. All right, June 1st. Sorry, I keep bouncing around. June 1st, Yankees 12.5 back, Mariners 10, Royals 10, Marlins 10.5, Brewers 11.5, Diamondbacks 11.5. So you have those 6 teams, 1 in each division, that are falling back 2 months in, but the division leads themselves are pretty close. 2.5 for the Blue Jays, half game for the Twins, 1 game for the Rangers, 3.5 for the Phillies, 5.5, okay, for the Cardinals, and then only 1 for the Giants. So, 2 months in, it's all up in the air. What was I looking? Oh, yeah. Alex Bregman and Trout, your batters of the month. Jose Berrios and Rick Porcello are your pitchers of the month. And accomplishments so far. Trevor Story, 400 home runs. Domingo Santana, 3. Gary Sanchez, 4. Rendon, 3. Choi, 3. Colton Wong, 2,000 hits. K-Rist Davis, 300 home runs. Josh Bell, 300. And we just mentioned Ohtani. Told you, all those milestones coming up. Damn it. If I lose my fantasy football league because of this, I left Jamison Crowder on my bench for Corey Davis last week. Corey Davis got 0. Crowder got almost 30. I started Allen Robinson, who got 5.5. His teammate, Darnell Mooney, got 20. I'm up by 7. And all he has playing is Jalen Hurts. They're halfway through the second quarter. He's got 6 points. Let's try that again. Oh my God, Yankees are 16 back. They are the worst team right now. Mike Trout got an extension. 4-year extension, $37 million a year. Wow. Mike Trout's going to finish his career as a Philly. Yankees, I don't know why they're so bad. Banks, Bauer, I don't know the rest of them. Kelvin Herrera, Brandon Workman. How old are these guys? Perez is 35, Austin Riley 28, Ramon Aguilar 26, Fletcher 31, Simmons 35, Santander 30, Aaron Hicks is 35. They got Franmil at 27. He wants to be in the lineup. Why are you angry? You're a bench player. They got players, but the Yankees not keeping Kershaw and Trout at the time, bad move. Because what's the, like, they have money. Like, what was it? Like, around here, 2016 or so, maybe even earlier, they got rid of Trout. Like, they're going to spend this free agency with almost $29 million. And then all of these players are free agents. Like, I don't think they're signing Franmil at $25 million. How much is he making now? Only $5. Yeah, he's not getting that contract. Yankees will be big spenders this offseason. Considering they have the worst record in baseball right now. Right behind the Royals, then the Mariners, and Diamondbacks. Bregman leading batting. Bregman is leading all three offensive categories. 397, 36, 86. And he's also leading batter WAR. And nowhere near steals. Tim Anderson, 370. Luke Voigt, 27 home runs. Pete Alonso, 57 RBI, but only 24 home runs. So a little off his pace from last year. July 1st. Bregman. Tim Anderson, Alonso. Oh, Alonso's got 29. Tied with Aquino and Gallo. Gallo? What the hell is that? All with 29. On Alonso and Piscotty with 73 RBI. Mitch Haniger and Gary Sanchez are your batters of the month. No. Here we go. Bregman and Gallo, your batters of the month. Berrios and Pablo Lopez, your pitchers of the month. Let's do a week. Detroit, 10 in a row. Mike Trout, player of the week. I guess Detroit had a 10-game win streak before they lost. Yep. Wow. Some big wins there. 11. I saw a couple double-digit scores. 4-1/2 tie with the Astros 1 game back. 8-2, 2.5. The AL wildcard is pretty close. The NL, Padres up 3.5, then the Reds, and Pittsburgh is 3 back. Nationals 3.5. So the NL is going to be decided pretty quickly. AL, not so much. right, let me save it because I know the game always freezes or crashes around this time. Home run derby time. Bregman, Voit, Alonso, Acevedo, Tellez, Nimmo, Sanchez, Reyes. All right, I'm going to go Bregman, Alonso, Nimmo, Sanchez. I got all 4 wrong. Voit, Acevedo, Tellez, Reyes. I'm going to go Voit, Franmil. Woo! All right, predicted the finals. And Voit wins. Oh, Franmil Reyes wins. 15-14. Okay. All-Star game. For the NL, Shohei, Trout, your 2 Phillies teammates leading off. Javier Baez, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Gary Sanchez, Max Muncy, Iro Munoz, Fernando Tatis, and Shaw Stott. AL, Ozzie Albies, Paul Goldschmidt, Bregman, Laureano, Nimmo, Correa, Haniger, Perez, Machado, Steven Matz. I don't see any teammates on the AL team. Astros, Angels, Twins, White Sox, Rangers, A's, Tigers, Yankees, Royals. Yeah, no, everyone is different here. You have 3 Phillies, Brewer, Met, Diamondback, Rocky, Diamondback. Okay. All right, All-Star game. Where are we playing? Miller Park. I've been there. Middle of the road park, not the greatest. One, 2, 3 inning for the AL as they come up to bat for the bottom of the first. Is that a leadoff home run for Albies? AL starts it off 1-0. I should have music in the background. It's pretty quiet. Ooh, he held up. That's a walk for Bregman. Another home run. Ramon Laureano. Home run. He's up. The AL's up 3-0. Correa with a hit. Haniger to the wall. That'll score 1. Second and third, 1 out. 4-0 AL. It's going to be like the thrashings we've seen earlier. Another RBI single. Manny Machado with a 3-run home run. Oh my God. 8-0. I'm simulating. Like, if it gets out of hand, like, by the 5th, I'm going to simulate by half inning. I'm not watching the rest of it. Strikeout for out number 2 on Albies. They switch pitchers. To the wall for Goldschmidt. That's a 2-out double. A walk for Crawford. Ramon Laureano flies out to the left field. Out number 3. What a first inning for the AL. Leadoff walk. Soto strikes out. It's a foul out for, who's that? Sanchez. Max Muncy strikes out. I'll give it a couple more innings, but 8-0 already. Whew. Hard to come back. It's a 1-out single for Correa. Mitch Haniger. He's got a foul out to the first baseman. Berrios on the mound. He gives up a leadoff single to Munoz. Munoz? I don't know how to pronounce it. Munoz? I'm having a stroke over here. Yairo with the steal. I'm just going to call him by his first name. And, all right, there's a home run. Ohtani, 2-run home run. NL is on the board, 8-2. I'll give them to, like, the 5th inning if they can make it within, like, 3 runs. Trout. Infield single for Trout. Aaron Judge strikes out, leaving Trout stranded at first, but they get 2 in the 3rd. Pablo Lopez. Pretty sure he was a pitcher of the month so far. Once we're done with this, that's an infield single. Oh, he's out. Once the All-Star game is over, we'll go check out some of the trades as we are halfway through July. And there was an abundance of trades last season. There was a lot. There was at least like 1 a day. Some days had 4. It was crazy. Jacob Faria on the mound. AL throwing it around. Uh-oh. Gary Sanchez with a home run. 8-3. They're making it close. That's a double. Yairo strikes out. Tatis strikes out looking. All right, 8-3, bottom 4. Zeke Spriel? I don't know how to pronounce that name. That's not even a real player. Brian Reynolds with the leadoff single. Nimmo hit by pitch. Carlos Correa. Oof. Lines out to right field. Haniger strikes out. Grandal. Bases loaded, 2 outs for the AL. Who's up? Hunter Dozier strikes out. Wow. All right, last inning for the NL before I start simulating everything. Strikeout. Joey Gallo. Couldn't hold the swing. He strikes out. Diving catch for Baez. All right, let's do half inning. Nope. All right, they pulled within 1. Oh, AL scores 2 more. They score 2 back in the top of the 8th. Oh, and the AL scores 2 more in the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th. 6-12, and that's how the game ends. Damn. They were trading runs back and forth, and when you're down 4 or 6, you can't do that. Manny Machado is your player of the game. All right, let's go check out trades. Jerko to Houston. Gonsolin to Houston. Ronald Guzman to LA. Jorge Alfaro to San Fran. Tommy Pham to Baltimore. I'm just going through the trades of the people that I know. Delano DeShields to the Angels. Edwin Diaz to the Toronto. Jose Iglesias to the Angels for Josh Hader. Wow. Okay. There's a Jersey City Pirates in Double-A. Okay. Jose Martinez to Baltimore. Baltimore's making moves. Aaron Sanchez to the Yankees for minor leaguers. 3 more trades. JT Realmuto to the Cardinals. Willen Rosario to Kansas City for JD Martinez to the Giants. Chad Pinder to where's he going? Boston for Yanni Chirinos. Nope, no one I care about there. There we go. Jonathan Holder to Oakland for Eduardo Escobar to the Cubs? No, White Sox. Sam Dyson to San Francisco. Joey Wendell and a minor leaguer to St. Louis. Rick Porcello is now in Boston. I'm pretty sure he was. No, he never played for Boston. Wow, he bounced all over. San Fran, Kansas City, Minnesota, Cincinnati, the White Sox, Blue Jays, Angels, Twins, Tigers, Rays, Cardinals, Mariners, back to Minnesota, back to the Cardinals, and now he's in Boston. Holy shit. Is he close to making World Series? Will he qualify? I don't think so. Back to the news. 3 more trades. Don't know anyone there. Eric Hosmer to the Braves for Jose Ramirez. Don't know if it's the same Jose Ramirez, though. Nope. No one there. Odubel Herrera to the Braves. Max Kepler to the Angels for Liam Hendricks. A couple more days. Final day. 2 more trades, and that's it. St. Louis will get Mike Leake, while the Angels get Raimel Tapia. And the final trade, Jacob Faria to the Cubs. Okay. While we were doing all that, we were simulating games, obviously. Toronto has a 4-game lead. Twins half game. A's 3.5. Phillies 11. Wow. Cardinals 3.5, and the Giants and Padres are tied. It looks like it'll be those two competing for the division, with the other teams out of the race. David Dahl for the Yankees and Mike Trout are your batters of the month. Joseph Lucchesi and Mario Chavez, your pitchers of the month. And I don't care about rookies. All right, we are 2 months left of the 2025 season. Bregman is still leading all 3 categories, 378, 47, 112. Yairo, Pete Alonso's only got 39 home runs. I don't think he's reaching 79 this season. And Piscotty. Blue Jays pulling away, 7.5 up. Tigers half. A's only 1. Phillies 9.5. Cardinals 8. Giants now 2.5 game lead. Dinelson Lamet needs to get called back up. Tigers and Twins are tied again. A's have a 2.5 game lead. Giants 1. The AL wildcard is going to be really close. Oh, NL too. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 teams in the mix. Not bad. Noah Syndergaard's still killing it. Juan Soto, player of the week. 1, 2, tied. Yeah, so we'll have 3 division races to monitor and a couple wildcard spots. Yeah, both wildcard spots look like they're up for grabs. You got a division tie there, 2-game, 1.5 game lead. Was that 6 teams within 3.5 games? 5 teams within 3.5 for the NL. All right, we're gonna have a competitive end of the season, which is nice. Rowdy Tellez and Matt Chapman are your batters of the month. Gerrit Cole and whoever David Goodwin are your pitchers of the month. And some rookies. All right, we'll start to see Yankees, Royals, and the Braves are the first 3 teams eliminated from playoff contention. Mike Trout just hit home run number 500 as well. We'll do another week, see if we get anyone else. Mariners, Marlins, Brewers are all eliminated. All right, NL wildcard starting to space out a little bit. Padres, Pirates, and Nationals are a half game back. AL still pretty close. When's the season end? The 28th. We're 13 days away. Do one more week, see where we're at. Baltimore clinched a playoff spot. Rockies and Dodgers are out. Cubs are out. Mets are out. DJ LeMahieu done for the season. Having a really good year, too. 1760, 301. Bregman is still leading all 3 offensive categories. 366, 65, and 154. Pete Alonso only has 51 home runs after hitting 79 last year. Marcus Semien hit for the cycle. Okay. All right, recap real quick. Toronto up 7. I think they have the division. Indians and Twins are tied. A's only 1 game up on the Astros. Phillies have that locked. Cardinals, possibly. Giants look like they have the division locked to the wild card. Tampa Bay looks like they'll be the first AL wild card. Astros have a 1.5 game lead over the Red Sox, with the Indians and Twins a half game behind. Tigers and Orioles 1 game behind them. Pittsburgh up a half game. Padres. And you got Nationals 1.5 back. Diamondbacks 3.5 back. Oof. So we got to watch. I got to write this down. So we got to watch Cleveland, Minnesota, Oakland and Houston, I guess Boston, Detroit, and Baltimore. That's all for the AL. And then for the NL, Pittsburgh, San Diego, Washington. All right, what do we got? A week left to the season? 5 days? We'll take it day by day right now. All right, so Baltimore is one of the teams. Baltimore wins. Boston is also one of the teams. Boston wins. Detroit lose. So they're 1 game behind the Orioles, 2 games behind the Red Sox. Cleveland loses. Cincinnati, no. Philly and Washington, yes. Washington loses. No. And Pittsburgh, yep. All right, let's see. Pittsburgh wins. Mike Trout has 2,500 hits. So where does that put us? Tampa Bay up 2. Yeah, Rangers and Angels I'm not worried about. Tigers down to 3. Pittsburgh clinches St. Louis clinches the division. I think that's what the Z means. No, X means they clinch the division. Yep. So Toronto and Philly clinch the division. Z means they clinch a playoff spot. So the Cardinals and Giants could be no worse than a wild card team. All right, let's finish today. Let's do that again. Baltimore wins. Red Sox win. So the Red Sox still have a 1-game lead. Tampa Bay, yeah, I think they're in the first wild card spot. So, they win. Okay. Detroit loses, so they're now 3 games behind Boston. They're likely out of it. Texas, I gotta watch Houston. Houston wins. Cleveland's battling Minnesota. Cleveland loses. I think we have to watch now. Phillies, or Washington at least. Washington wins. Pittsburgh wins. Here we go. Twins and Padres. Twins win. All right, so Cleveland is wild. Looks like they're going to be wild card or bust. Padres possibly losing the wild card spot. All right, Giants won, so they clinched the division, but the Padres lost. Wow. Juan Soto, 20-game hit streak. All right, we'll do that. Because some of these teams, once they lose, they're going to be out of the playoff race, so we can cross those teams out. Yep, Cleveland again. Cleveland wins. So if Minnesota loses, Cleveland will be a half game out. Baltimore and the Yankees, no. No, Baltimore is. Yeah. Because they got to win to stay alive. They lose, so they're falling 2.5 back of the wild card. Boston wins. They have a 2-game lead over the Orioles. Tampa Bay wins. So I'm pretty sure Tampa Bay's locked as a wild card team now. Detroit loses. They're probably out of it. Houston wins. Don't care about those two. Pittsburgh wins. That's good. Those two are out of it. Diamondbacks, they lose. They're out. Oh, they won. Okay. Washington loses. No. I think if St. Louis wins, they clinch the division. Oh, wow. They destroyed. And I'm pretty sure they clinched the NL Central. No. And Twins. Twins lose. Yep, so Cleveland's back a half game. Oakland's back, or Houston's back a half game. Oh, Pittsburgh won, so they haven't clinched yet. And the Mets are out. Yeah, they're still in. Okay. Yeah, this AL wild card, the NL not so much, but the AL is. You still have 2 divisions up for grabs and both wild cards. The NL, 1 division, 1 wild card, or 2 wild cards. No, 1 wild card. St. Louis already clinched at least a playoff spot. Baltimore wins. They stay alive. Boston loses. That's huge. Tampa Bay. Nah, I don't need to. Detroit needs to win, and they do. Houston wins. I think they need to win one more. Does this do anything for the Angels? Oh, that does something for Oakland, though. No, the Angels are out of it. Okay. Where does that leave us? Twins? Twins win. Who are they battling against? Cleveland. Who... Is Cleveland off? Yeah, Cleveland might be off. Wow. I don't see them. Nationals? Nationals lose. I'm pretty sure they're out of it now. Pittsburgh loses. Not good. Alright, that should be it. Yep, Tampa Bay's a lock for the playoffs now. They're at least one wild card team. Pittsburgh, yep, St. Louis won. They clinched. Pittsburgh is the other wild card team, so we don't have to watch them anymore. Maybe for seeding we will. Tampa Bay's fine. Yeah, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. Well, 6 and 7 if you count the Twins and Astros. 7 teams in the AL still fighting for a spot. 3 in the National League. Arizona pushes their way in. Ooh, Baltimore and Boston, the 2 teams fighting for a wild card spot. I think Baltimore... Nope, not yet. Okay. Boston wins. Cleveland loses. I think they're out now. $20-1. Oh no, Detroit and Cleveland are tied now. They scored 10 in the 7th inning. The Twins fighting for a wild card spot. Twins lose. Oof, they're tied with Baltimore. Houston loses. They're tied with the A's. Angels and Rangers are out of it. Cardinals clinched. Cubs are out. Nationals, I think, are still alive for a wild card spot. Nationals lose. I think they're done. Philly clinch. Pittsburgh, for seeding purposes, they win. So I think they're a lock as the first to get home field advantage in the wild card game. Seattle, no. No. Arizona's still in it. Yep, they're still alive. And the Padres win. So Baltimore, with that loss, Baltimore has been eliminated. The Nationals have been eliminated. And that's all that we found out. That's weird that Baltimore... Oh, because of the tiebreaker with Boston, so they can't. They can't win, even though they're closer than the Indians and Tigers. You got a tie here. 3 teams within a game in the AL Central. And if the Padres win, I'm pretty sure they're in. Or if either they win or the Diamondbacks lose. Wow. This is a crazy final couple days. Of course, Baltimore wins. Cleveland. Cleveland loses. Detroit wins. So is Cleveland eliminated? No, they're still in it. Wow. The Twins. Twins win. Now Cleveland's eliminated. Okay. Oakland and Houston Oakland takes a 1-game lead in the division. Washington's out. St. Louis clinched the division. Pittsburgh, they lose. Padres win. And Arizona wins. Oh, but because the Padres won, they're in. Arizona's out. Pittsburgh and San Diego, your 2 wildcard teams. Cleveland's eliminated. You still have Detroit, Houston. Oakland is at least a wildcard team. This is crazy. This is the final day of the season, too, and 1 division and 1 wildcard spot are still up for grabs. Oakland, they clinched a wildcard spot, not the division. Yep, so they clinched the division now with that win. Boston loses. Minnesota loses. Detroit wins. Cleveland was eliminated. Who else? The NL's already decided, so that should be it. And we have a game 163 for the AL Central between the Tigers and Twins. Boston's out. Oakland wins the division. Wow. So if whoever wins this is your AL Central, the loser is eliminated. Juan Soto had a 23-game hit streak. The Tigers make it. Minnesota eliminated. Wow. And that means Alex Bregman wins the Triple Crown. Wow, Gerrit Cole won the Triple Crown for the 3rd time. He won it in back-to-back years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he won it in 2020 and 2021. So Cole wins the Triple Crown. Oh, Cole and Bregman. Cole and Bregman win the Triple Crown. That's the 2nd time that a batter and a pitcher have won a Triple Crown in the same season. That is crazy. And Juan Soto wins the NL batting title. Bregman hit 68 home runs. Alonso only hits 54 after hitting 79. So this is what the playoffs look like for 2025. Houston and Tampa Bay in the wild card face Toronto. Detroit and Oakland. You got Pittsburgh and San Diego facing Philly, and the other the other matchup is the Giants and Cardinals. Let's save it here real quick. I'm down 2 points. Are you kidding me? It's so fucking annoying. Anyway, let's see who the wildcard teams are. Tampa Bay and San Diego. San Diego, San Francisco, St. Louis, Philly, Toronto, Tampa, Detroit, Oakland. Juan Soto. Oh, yeah. Not what I'm doing. There we go. Bregman and Soto, batters of the month. Matt Boyd, Noah Syndergaard, your pitchers of the month. There we go. A lot of clicking around. Toronto, Tampa, Detroit, Oakland, Philly, San Diego, St. Louis, San Fran. So we got 3 teams from California. You had both Pennsylvania teams. Canada, Florida, and Missouri. I've been to only one of the AL stadiums. Well, 2 if you count Houston. I've been to San Diego, been to Pittsburgh, been to San Diego, Philly, Pittsburgh, San Diego, and St. Louis. The only one I haven't been to is San Fran. Okay, not bad. Toronto, Oakland, Philly, St. Louis. If we get another Toronto and Philly matchup, I'm going to scream. Philly and St. Louis tied. Oakland up 1. Both series are now tied. Oakland up 2-1. Philly and St. Louis are tied. 3-2, 3-1. Can we get a new matchup? Holy crap. Nope, they're both 3-2 now. If they both force a Game 7, it's destiny that these two teams are facing off forever. St. Louis is in the World Series. Oh my god, we have a fresh new matchup. We almost had a 4-time World Series between Philly and Toronto. But this year it will be Oakland and St. Louis. Oakland's last appearance was in 2016 against, ironically, Philly. St. Louis, they haven't been in the World Series in forever. When was the last time St. Louis was in the World Series? I mean, they haven't won it since I did the simulation, but that doesn't mean they haven't won at all. No, that's not what I want to see. Even though this is cool. I want to see their most recent seasons. No, not standings. Team history? Does it go any further than that? Whatever. What was this anyway? Who's hot? No. Yeah, team rankings. Okay. Yeah, anyway, we have a new World Series matchup. It's Oakland against St. Louis. I was DJ like falling apart. Eric Lauer against Frankie Montas. St. Louis takes a 1-0 lead, winning Game 1, 5-1. Realmuto. Oh yeah, Realmuto was traded to St. Louis from Milwaukee. Frankie Montas. Who's hitting well? Oh, Realmuto, I guess. Starlin Castro is still playing. Nick Senzel. Carlos Correa. All right, pretty even. St. Louis up 2-0, winning 6-1. Luke Voit hitting a home run. His first hit of the World Series. Pablo Lopez against Yordano Ventura. Oakland wins 9-0. Acevedo with 3 home runs in the series. He hit 2 in Game 3. Still only hitting .273. Realmuto's hitting .545 in the World Series. Michael Davis against Nick Tropiano. And the series is tied at 2. Oakland wins Game 4, 6-4. Frankie Montas, ironically, who plays for Oakland in real life, against Eric Lauer. Cardinals win Game 5, 4-1. They now lead the series 3-2. Not that many home runs. I mean, game 2 had 4 home runs. None in game 1. 1 in game 4, 1 in game 5. As we now have game 6. Oakland's throwing out Marco Gonzalez against St. Louis's Chris Archer. Cardinals win game 6, 5-0, and they win the World Series. 4 home runs for St. Louis. Nunez, Camargo, Voit, and Santibanez all hit home runs. Luke Voit is your World Series MVP. 2 home runs, 2 RBI, 278 batting average. Yeah, I probably would agree with that. Even though Pat Valakia and Camargo each have 5 RBI, but they're hitting lower batting averages. Oof. I probably would give it to Matt Thaiss if Oakland won. But St. Louis wins the World Series for the first time in my simulation. Almost had another Pittsburgh-Toronto. Would have been funny, would have been annoying. Either way. The 2025 season is over. Prospects, arbitration. Rangers sell the team. Kansas City fires their GM and manager. Braves fire their GM. Miami fires their GM and manager. And Arizona fires their manager. That is a lot. You know what? Out of all this thing, I'm surprised we haven't seen any expansion. All right, where are we looking? Whoa, even with his injury history, Seattle trades DJ LeMahieu to Toronto. Wow. And they got a lot back. 1, 2, 3. They got 5 players back. Damn. Juris Familia, reliever of the year. Paul Fry, NL reliever of the year. I don't care about rookies. That makes sense. Oakland and St. Louis's managers are managers of the year. Gerrit Cole, not a unanimous. Cy Young Award winner, even though he won the Triple Crown. Jose Barrios got 3 votes. I'm not sure why. He struggled in every category. He was behind Cole in every category. Noah Syndergaard, close race. He wins NL Cy Young. Alex Bregman, unanimous MVP, obviously winning the AL Triple Crown. 68, 161, 366. And Mike Trout wins another MVP award. 52, 130, 347. 2014, 2015, 2021, and 2025 MVP for Mike Trout. Who are the top free agents? Including Yohan Moncada, I guess. Blackman at 39 years old. Voit at 34, just winning a World Series. Moncada is only 30. Verdugo is only 29. Bryant, Acuna, Judge, Fried. Juan Soto. Oh, this is a good free agent class. This is going to be good. Where's Flaherty? I just saw him. 30. A lot of hitters in this free agent class. Holy shit. I'm waiting to see who signs. Oh my God. So Minnesota has their outfield set with Soto and Judge. Are you kidding me? Soto, whoever this Quintos guy is, you can't see him, my head's in the way, and Aaron Judge. Yeah, you can see it right here when you go to the depth chart. And this Quintos guy, he's alright. Oh my god. A 27-year-old Juan Soto in 2025. He's only 27. And Aaron Judge. Minnesota might have just won the offseason. And they're still negative 3.8 WAR. Who'd they lose? Yohan Moncada, Rogers, Whit Merrifield. They lost 20 players. San Diego. Who'd they lose? Alberto, Arcia, Gallo, Kike, Chris Bryant, Tom Murphy, Garrett Hampson, Vogelbach. Wow. They lost 18 players for almost 30 WAR. Toronto's in first place with only 1.0 WAR. Everyone else is negative. So last year had Toronto, or not Toronto, Tampa Bay making the big free agent splash. This year it's Minnesota. 5 years for Judge, 8 years for Soto. Wow. That is crazy. All right, that's day one. Seattle gets Max Muncy. Moncada goes to Kansas City for 6 years. Verdugo to San Diego. Wilson Contreras to Boston. Luke Voigt goes to Seattle with Max Muncy, so they're shoring up their infield. Matt Harvey to San Diego, Workman to Philly, Chafin to San Fran, Fried to Philly, AJ Minter to LA, and Franmil Reyes to the Mets. A lot of big money being thrown around. Ken Giles to Kansas City, Zach Davies to Baltimore, and Flaherty to Kansas City. Kansas City's making big moves. Flaherty, Giles, and Moncada. It's huge. Minnesota against Realmuto as well. Oh my god. I mean, granted, like, Judge is 33 already, Realmuto is 34, so not the biggest. Could have been a lot more impactful a couple years ago. But Minnesota, they're finally even on WAR with all these players. Yeah, whatever, 0.01. Yeah. Realmuto, Soto, Judge, Bregman, and Lurie Gurriel. Or Lourdes, not Yuli. Lourdes Gurriel. Whew. Carlos Martinez to San Fran, Kike to Houston, Conforto to LA, Reynaldo Lopez to Atlanta, Trevor May to White Sox, Merrifield to Pittsburgh, Acuna gets a huge contract to go to Baltimore. He's only 27. He'll get 8 years to play for Baltimore. Trevino to St. Louis, Sam Dyson to Houston. Dustin May to LA, Bundy to San Fran, Trevor Richards to to the Yankees. That's what they're spending their money on. Trevor Richards. They have, oh my God, only 470,000 for free agents. What the hell happened? Oh, they're paying Bauer and Perez $42 million. David Dahl's getting almost 14. Got it. Skip the Rule 5 draft. A lot of players got taken. Rays lost a few. Padres lost a couple. Okay. Jose Ramirez is still playing. He goes to Minnesota for 4. I can't keep up with this. Is that the Jose Ramirez? Yeah, okay. I didn't know he was so young. So the Minnesota got their left fielder, their right fielder, their catcher, and third baseman this offseason. If they get anyone else, I don't know where they're getting this money from. What's their front office look like? All right, yeah, they're done spending. Even though they have $80 million. Their market size is astronomical. They have $80 million for extensions. I guess half their team is getting paid less than $1 million. Chris Taylor, whatever. I mean, he's their center fielder now, too, so they just got their whole outfield. Let me vote for the Hall of Fame before I forget. $38 players. Tulo's going in. David Wright's going in. V Mart's going in. Yes, Adrian Beltre is going in. Hanley Ramirez is going in. Jose Reyes is going in. Maybe not V Mart. Okay, pitchers. CC Sabathia, for sure. Zach Greinke. Rob Nett is just eligible now? Oh, no, okay, a couple years. I can't put Felix Hernandez in. I'll put V Martin. Let's see who gets in. Chris Taylor, Chris Bryant to Oakland, Blackman to Philly, Benintendi, and whoever this guy is to Milwaukee. Okay, that's all I care about. Adrian Beltre gets in. The only one to get in this year. Yeah, that's about right. I didn't vote for any of those guys that fell off. Paxton, Profar to Tampa Bay, Skaggs to Minnesota as well, Lucchesi and Senzel to the Yankees. Nick Senzel, at age 30, gets a 7-year, $111 million contract. Quintana to the Cubs, Betances to the White Sox, Androsian to the White Sox. Whistler to the Twins. A lot of relievers. Realmuto Tapia to the Yankees. Okay. They got their players. Perez, Simmons, Santander, Senzel, David Dahl. Realmuto Tapia possibly is their starting right fielder. Giancarlo Stanton signs a 1-year deal to go to Boston. Oh my God. Faria to Pittsburgh. Chad Pinder, a 4-year deal to Baltimore. Whoever Danny Sosa is to the Yankees. Taylor Rogers to the Angels. Presley to Philly. All right. We're at preseason of 2026. They predict the Blue Jays to win by a lot, Tigers by 1, and the Angels, A's, and Rangers all to tie. Be fun if it does. Christian Yelich is in Oakland. I didn't see him in the World Series. Was he hurt? Yep, he was hurt. As far as the NL, they predict the Phillies to win by 25 games, Cubs by 4, Giants by 7. Those two are possible. Colorado's got a lot of hitters here. All right, let's see. Opening day, what changes? Still got some signings going on. Tigers went 20-8. Giants went 21-7. All right, they predict the Blue Jays to win by 27 games. Twins by 9. I mean, they got Soto, Judge, Bregman. Astros by 2. Possible. Phillies by 17. Cubs by 2. Rockies by 3. Okay. I mean, Blue Jays aren't winning by 27 games, even though... I mean, they've looked good the last 4 or 5 years. Let's see the Yankees or Orioles draft history. Carlos Gomez. There's Clayton Kershaw, Wade Davis, Brad Hand, Corey Dickerson, Jock Peterson, Carlos Correa, Mike Clevenger, Cody Bellinger, Brad Keller, Luis Rengifo. Okay. Yankees. Steve Pierce, Mad Bum, Lorenzo Cain, Mike Trout, Keon Broxton, Joe Musgrove, Jacob Junis, Jake Cave, Zach Gallen. All right, we are at opening day of 2026. Let's check the milestone watch. You got a few players close to 2,500 hits. Goldschmidt, Hosmer, LeMahieu, all with my major league team, so they're going to get it. Giancarlo Stanton's only 6 home runs away from 500. He only had 18 last year. Then again, only played in 78 games. A lot of players close to 400 and 350. Most of those players hit 300 last year, so the same names. Trey Turner needs 55 runs for 1,500. Trout needs 33 RBI for 1,500. Zimmerman, Machado, and Rizzo also close to it. Clayton Kershaw needs 159 strikeouts for 4,000. He got there in 2024, so it is possible. Kirby Yates and Familia, a few saves away from 300. And a lot of players close to 5 and 600 games played. But yeah, that was a actually really good season. The AL, especially last year, was really close with the AL Central and the wild card up for grabs for most of the year, or for most of the final few days. Trout gets a 4-year extension earlier in the season. Alex Bregman and Gerrit Cole both win the Triple Crown. Second time that's happened with a pitcher and a hitter. And then the Twins went on a spending spree, getting Soto, Judge, Realmuto, and Jose Ramirez. But we're going to leave it there, see how that team performs in 2026. We'll be doing that next Monday, not tomorrow night. So next Monday we'll be out of the park baseball. But this Wednesday will be No Man's Sky. This Friday will be a random game. Who knows? Sunday I should be playing Fuser. Monday we'll be back to out of the park baseball. So for everyone who stopped by, appreciate it. Follow me here on Twitch. Get notified when I go live. Follow me on Twitter. Mr_Piv1127. I tweet out when I go live. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll be, I think the link is down below. Also, it'll be the link on my sign off. I do post the out of the park baseball games, or at least the videos, on there for on demand, because I know Twitch deletes them after a while. So if you don't catch it live, you can always catch it there. And until then, everyone have a good night. I'll see you Wednesday. Peace.